Howdy folks, welcome back to Blueprints. It's day 22. I do like the way that text reflects in the water. Oh, also, I noticed something while editing a previous video. I don't remember when it was, I sort of forgot. What the heck? What's that for? It looks like some kind of food. It's the sauna. Okay, it wasn't food. I thought it was like chicken in a bucket. But no, it's like a sauna bucket thing, I think. I noticed something weird when I was editing. Day 1 is written with the word 1. Then every other day is written with a number. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? Look at my day 1. How sad is day 1? Look how look how things change. This is fascinating. Oh, look how much better I got. Whoa, whoa, oh. Whoa. I've definitely got consistently better. Look at those past few days. Whoa. Okay. It's not obviously some of that is from upgrades. I mean, a lot of that is from upgrades. Our allowance is now 12 coins. Holy moly. Let's go set the outer room. I think that's basically always worth doing. Okay, what the heck's going to happen this time? There's a whole bunch of threads. We have so many threads. We can explode dynamite in the thingy. That's like almost a reason to not set this until later. Schoolhouse at 8 classrooms. I mean, I've got to find out what that means, haven't I? Okay, we're doing it. What the heck does that mean? There's a place to dig. Okay, so it's an old schoolhouse. Herbie. This is where Herbie would sit. No other names around here? Oh, hello. Yep. Closing address. Oh, okay, so this is when they were closing the school. For the last 38 years, it's been my pleasure of serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility, and meagre as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spent our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see this small piece of Can I speak? We are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. I first wish to thank Lady Epson, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention in my classes those many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would still be a distant and blurry vision, a vision that I dared not even dream. The dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal and my reluctant successor, who I might add forced me to give the speech, so I think I'll end my praise of her there, though she deserves much more, I'll admit. We've got a new character. Well, I'm running out of space in the bit where I'm writing down people's names. Mrs. Peterson. New principal. Okay, we're getting into the education system here as well. To the architect of our new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps in building Reddington yet another school, and for also allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. So that explains the classrooms that we've just added to our pool. A decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. Also, will they be able to find their classroom? And lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you here today whom I've not seen in years, whose faces I still remember as young and man as wild. Those here whose parents before them I have also taught and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace. And yet, what is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow demerits upon? Thank you all sincerely. My time here has meant the world to me, and if I am still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon-cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end. Remember to give Mrs. Peterson her gift. What's the gift? The books. Is there a gift around? There's got to be something else in here. Maybe it's in the ground. Oh my gosh. Folks. Oh no. What's gonna happen now? Hopefully nothing at all. Nothing's gonna happen. Yes? The mountain is gonna... Oh no. Oh no. There's an elevator. It's the end of the witness. Is it another way down? It might be. Holy moly. Where's this gift? Okay, I'm going to write it down as a question. Schoolhouse gift. Schoolhouse gift. Okay. Oh my gosh. Of course. Of course. What's happening? We can't go a single day without just normal things happening to us. Can't I just have one normal day? No? Okay. I'll accept my fate. I think this is going to go down to the basement. It's going to be one of the other ways in. But where to? Who knows? I was expecting this would have something to do with that. But then maybe this is part of the basement, that thing down there. Might be. Well, here we go. Oh, it's that symbol again. Maybe that is always representative of the basement in some way. Let me write that down. It looks like a room shape or something, like some kind of... It kind of reminds me of like how chapels are sometimes shapes, or churches or whatever. Maybe it's something else. On blue flame elevator. Okay. Here we go. Where are we going? Maybe we just never have any reason to go to the house anymore. Oh gosh, we've got a nice view as we go down. Interesting. Oh, there's a cave. Oh, this is so cool. This is fantastic. I love it. I love it so much. Where are we going? Are we going to emerge in that cog room, maybe? Oh my gosh, wait. Maybe we do walk across to that, but we're not nearly close enough to be at that bit yet. Hello? Okay. Scripps and Rutherford Mining Company Excavation Department. Assay 502. Foreman's log 3, date 7/2/1915. Okay, a long time ago. As our client Thomas Sinclair suspected, the arches that were visible from the south cliff were part of a much larger arcade carved into the rock face. Last week, when our crew first arrived, only 2 supporting pillars were visible, but after only a few days of clearing vines, moss and dirt, we have uncovered a dozen more. Our exploration so far has been limited and entirely superficial, as every shaft we have surveyed has ended abruptly, and every promising path leading deeper into the mountains has been blocked by tunnels packed tight with soil, rock and debris. The site is either much older than we had first assumed, or someone deliberately had these chambers buried, maybe by lighting dynamite. Well, this is spooky, isn't it? It's something that was here before all this. Okay, we are heading that way. Can I take any of this with me? Oh, I'm scared. This is wild. Oh, here's the... No, it's not the cog room, it's a different room. Oh. Oh, chess pieces. Wait, is that the shape of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it's got the end shape at the top. But they're specific to rooms. Ah, that's interesting. How does this work? Let's click on it. Okay, I can put the pieces in I can't put them at the corner. No. Okay. I can put one on the edge chamber as well. So maybe I have to draw rooms and then put these in the right places? Because then the rooms aren't in consistent places, so there's no specific... So the queen and the king are... Ooh, was there a chess piece in the master bedroom? I bet there was, I didn't write it down. But we do have a king already, right? Yeah, for the office. Do those only appear at a certain rank? Because I noticed the ranks are listed on here as well. Maybe that's the kind of thing? Like... Okay, so we have some kind of input. Let me write down a few details here. So don't forget. Chessboard in arches. Is that what the thing's called? The precipice. In the precipice. What do we have? We have a pawn. Knight. Wait, is it one of... How many different types of chess pieces are there? Bishop. Knight. King, queen. Rook. That is all of them, isn't it? Yeah. I'll write them down anyway. Knight. Bishop. Rook. King, queen. So we have to position each of them on a layout of the house, which is interesting. Like, how do we connect positions in the house to these, other than by just like placing the things? But that might be the way. Just place the rooms and then we make it match or something. Okay, that's water. This is crumbled. Something above is fallen. That's fallen. Interesting. That's cracked as well. Yep. Okay. I guess we keep going. Holy moly. Or maybe one thing I should first check is if I put them all on, does something happen? Like, not thinking about where they go, just like, they all go on. Yeah, no, alright. So there's clearly some specific positioning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8-pointed star. 8-pointed star. Okay. Now we continue. Was that there when they started digging out this place? Or is it all a lie? Maybe all this stuff was here. This is a bit scary, isn't it? Ah, and then it ends. No! I want to go down there! It's clearly going to go down there at some point. Oh, is this where our map was torn out from? Possibly? It's a similar colour paper. Foremost copy do not remove from the site. Realm and Sigil of the Past and by Professor R. Willard. No. Introduction, probably? We've seen that, haven't we? Was that in the other basement bit? The sigil. What the heck is going on? What the heck is going on? Okay, 1905. Scholars of the First Era, something like that, found something either of natural... Okay, so there's sigils around. They did this in order that something of their realm might not be understood by strangers. So, gosh, is there like... There's like an Outer Wilds thing going on here of like the Nomai and trying to like understand the previous civilization that lived here. Historically speaking, sigils are not a new tradition. They have been found in every era and every culture predate both not predate it's an predate both written text and heraldic arts. However, today when we use the term sigil, we are referring specifically to realm sigils, those crude circular marks of designation found in royal artifacts, buildings, and older documents. This book was written to make simple, gosh that's dark, the understanding of these fascinating glyphs and to clearly display the correlation between each sigil and the iconography of that realm's royal art. How is the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines? And what does that tell us of a kingdom's history? Each line, each circle, and each variation tells the story of the land. Even the adorned borders around the sigils have special meaning. Okay, circular sigils. The sigil. To understand the realm sigil, we must first dismantle the symbol, identify the individual elements that make up the whole. Each sigil is composed of 4 things. So did we see one of these? Yeah, in the basement, but it didn't have those on it. It had something else on it. It had the little building chapel shape that I was just talking about. The core, dividing lines, rays, the moats. which are the little symbols here, and the border, okay? This is nuts. What is happening in this game? So I'm going to just draw some things and then label them. So in the middle we've got the core, then we've got the dividing lines, then we've got the moats, and then we've got the border. Okay. The core. The center of each sigil is a unique shape, different for each realm. Oh, we've seen that! Ah! Core. So some core shapes we know, we can see them here. Oh, and the one that we keep seeing around. Okay, so let's draw that one first. Let's draw them in order, then we've got a pentagon. Then we've got the hourglass thing, which is on the frickin' thing, the locket thing. Then we've got like a V shape. Then we've got a little mountain. So these are the different like realms. Fen, Aries, or yeah, okay. Holy moly, where's this going? If the core gives us a name, then the rest of the sigil tells us the history behind that name. Okay, so it tells us the realm it's about. Still, it's important to be able to identify and distinguish the core as the first step, deciphering any sigil, as all the other parts are meaningless if we don't first know the place we're describing. Several examples from well-known. So, I don't remember the names of places, but now it's suddenly going to matter. So, Orin, yeah, I remember seeing a name like that somewhere. This is going to be Fen something, but I'm just going to write down FE for now. Iron. ER. Yeah, that was something, I think. CO. And then, I'm not sure what letter that's going to be. It could be R or M. Then A. R or M or N or something. Okay. The rays, dividing rays. Something forth from the core will come, something dividing lines, splitting the sigil from one sigil to another. The different number, style, and difference in these immediately reveal several things. Okay, so it's just the number of them and the style of them and all that kind of stuff. Counting the sigil will reveal something. Transportation? Were they on ships or have employed expanse of ship routes? 8 rays on these directions. Carriages. So some kind of transport? So it looks like on the next page is going to be a list of 4 of them. So there's like trains, trails by horse, carriages, okay, interesting. So it seems like there's going to be 4. Oh no, there's going to be more over here. Okay, so at least we've got ship. Maybe we can figure some out just by how they look. Carriages. Oh, so this could be 1 maybe. Horse. Locomotion I'll put, since that's what it says. Okay. This will be the borders, I think. Weather, okay. I think this will be the border, right? Pretty certain. Do we have a separate page about the moats? Yes. Oh! No, maybe that's still about the rays. Okay, that's still about the rays, yeah. Yeah, okay, so maybe it's the number tells you about the form of transport or something. And then line style tells you about, so wavy is heat. Yeah, because it makes them shimmer. Makes sense. So 3 lines is rain. Okay. Vertical line is pouring down, of course. Zigzag, is that going to be a storm? Stormy weather. Storm. Line with dots, what's that going to mean? Can we guess without looking? Snow, maybe? The dots? Yep, okay. And then the last one I saw it immediately is windy. Displayed on sigils by the use of bent, curved lines. Raised buckling under the high winds. Okay. Wind. Okay. How is this going to be meaningful? I am so overwhelmed. As if we needed more things. Motes. Okay. This is their emoji. On each sigil, floating between the rays, are small figures called motes. From the shape and style of the motes used on the sigil, we can tell the type of society a given realm proclaimed. If they consider themselves mighty in arms or blessed by artistic and economic fortune. Tribal. Okay. I know other people like take screenshots and stuff, but I quite like taking notes. Primitive realm, hunter and gatherers, okay? Agricultural. It's like a seed or something. Harvest and farming based society and culture. Martial. Okay. Militarily, whatever, generation spanning arguments. Interesting. Metropolitan. I bet we've seen these everywhere, haven't we? Large city-state with a dense urban and populous centre. Academic. Can there be more than one type of moat on a thing? A centre for knowledge, advanced in various scholarly pursuits. These realms are home to many schools, universities and libraries. Okay. Industrial. Square with a dot inside it. Industrial. Engineering-driven culture with a focus on manufacturing, invention and production. Spiritual, so circle divided into 4 sections and dots in each. An elevated reverence for nature, animals and the forces that guide us. Okay. Poetic. Ooh, we've seen that somewhere. Where did I see that? The flower. Where? I've written a note down somewhere. Poetic. Strong focus on the advancements of the arts, writing, music and language. Where have I seen that? I drew it. I drew it out. Yes. Clock tower shard. Poetic. Interesting. I don't know why that's relevant. Border. Around each sigil is an adorned edge, serving as a container for the information within. There are 8 different borders, each one corresponding to a different colour. These borders always correspond to the banner and national colours of that specific realm. Okay, interesting. Alright, I'll try and write these down. Borders. So white is... I'm just not going to draw it as curved as they've done it. Some circles that are all hollow and equal sized. White. Black is alternating sizes but filled. Okay. Red is like wavy squiggles. Okay. Violet is, yeah, like lines alternating in their directionality. Violets. Pink. Oh, I see white's repeated twice. I was thinking that's going to be 9, but yeah, pink is... Sorry, white is repeated twice. Pink is like a square wave. That's where my mind goes to. Pink. Green is lots of slashes. Green. Oh, these are the colours of the rooms. Oh no. Although, do we have black and white? I don't think we do. So maybe that's not true. But violet? Oh, we don't have pink either. Violet's like a very specific colour name to use. Or, you know, I don't know. Maybe not. Green, yellow zigzags. Yellow. Orange triangles. Oh, like the witness. Orange. Almost wrote down the witness. Okay. Putting it all together, by studying the core rays, motes, and border of a sigil, you should now be able to unlock the meaning behind what had previously been an undecipherable enigma. Red banners, martial fog. Red crossed out. Okay, I'm going to write that down. In sigil book. In sigil book. Is this questions? Wait, am I starting a new questions page here? I think I am. Question 6. Questions 6. In sigil book, it says red, scribbled out, banners. Hopefully I remember that it's actually scribbled out. It's not just me scribbling it out. Banners, martial, fog. Okay. Alright, so this is clearly a description of a sigil. Oh, maybe this one? Let's have a look what we know. So, so fog's a weather that we don't have yet. So I bet there's 8 of them as well. Fog. Okay. And that is a line style we don't know. Martial, that is the martial thing. I think that's a description of that. Okay. Banners. What is banners? Banners. Red. Is that red? That is red. Okay, yeah, yes. Okay, banners. So he scribbled out red and wrote banners. Why? Banners. I don't think banners has come up at all, right? Oh my gosh, I only just noticed that you see all these pages here. Because they're all ripped at different amounts. That's a cool look. Ah! Banners. None of these are banners. Weird. But yeah, that's a description of that for sure. So we know what fog is then. Fog is the line with the 2 cross lines at the top. Okay. And oh, so then it's the fen is that's the FE one. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Gotta write all this down. So then we've got, okay, I'm going to draw the sigil here. It's got the red around the outside. Red, yes. Banners, question mark. Martial, yep. We've got the lines and the crosshatches, which is fog. So banners must mean the middle thing, but then, okay, I'm going to write down the middle thing, it's the pentagon. I'm not drawing this very well. That is FE ... Okay. What's happening, folks? What is happening? Where is this game going? Down there, I would guess. Okay. Well, that's the thing. I guess it's also quite easy for us to come back here. Because there's no cost. Well, except steps, I guess. Yeah, so it's no big deal if we want to come back down. Let's look at this again. Chest room. There's no sigils in here, though, as far as I can tell. No. Alright. There's a chest room. What the heck? So do we think we want to place each of those I don't think that's going to be it. That doesn't feel right to me, but who knows? It's probably worth a shot, just in case that is how it works. Maybe there's a certain rank that they can appear at or something. And maybe that's why they've called it rank, to make you think of stuff. So this is Orin, whatever that is, Orin ... Okay, so now we need to go pay attention to all the names of these things. Probably have to get that book in the library again. Oh look, we see the symbol here as well. Okay. What the heck, folks? This is still full of boxes. When does it become a Sokoban game? Wait. That's an interesting little gap there. Very suspicious. I think we should go explore though. Gosh, the schoolhouse. And it's added classrooms and we haven't... What's gonna happen? What is going on? What a weird game. Okay, so this is full again. Oh, so we can throw coins in there to save them if we want. I don't really care about doing that at this point. Okay. Let's just pretend it's a completely normal day. Might as well to the hallway, I guess. Yeah, sure. It's a completely normal day. Oh, look, it's on there. Library, we could get another book. Now the question is, do we want a different book or one of the ones we got? Isn't there one here that is different, that is like about history? Orindia, there we go, Orindia. Okay, finished writing that one. Oh, this is by Caleb Manning, which was the other author that was like arrested or whatever. So we should get that one next, clearly. Okay. Holy moly, this game. This a game. Okay, this way. Study while drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. Right, okay. How many? Music room for keys. Attic for 8 items. Should we just do that? Use the 3 gems. I reckon we're going to get 3 gems back out of it. Attic here. That's really weird. I felt like there was always like a deeper room. Another lockbox. Magnifying glass. Cool. What else we got? There's a bishop here. So let me draw. This will be a temporary thing, so I'll do it on my whiteboard. Get rid of that. Oh, I accidentally rubbed out the 0415, which is the safe date for the drawing room. I'll put that back on. There we go. So I'm going to draw out the layout of the building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then it's split into 5 that way. So then we've just put a bishop here. B, is that unambiguous? I think so. That's probably a silly question to somebody that knows chess notation. The one that isn't is knight, right? And do these N for that, maybe? Okay, we'll also have a treasure map for there. Okay. I guess I could use my no, I'm going to write a separate note about that. Weird that the texture's not quite aligned, is it? That doesn't feel like it makes sense for the in world. I think that is just a kind of mistake. X at 2, 3, 2, 4. Okay. Coin and a key. There should be more stuff. There's a shovel. Cool. I shall happily accept the shovel. There is a battery pack. There's a note which we've read already. Too political, indeed. We still haven't seen the original though. How many items is that? Is there something else I'm not seeing? Bet there is. It's the lockbox. Okay, lockbox in attic. Attic plus hallway? Hallway, yeah. Okay. Do any of the rooms we came through have a chess piece in them? I don't think I've ever noticed a chess piece in here, but then have I looked enough? Not seeing it. I mean, we could go up there. It could be just like tucked between some books, though. Tucked between books. What's that? Just a book that's fallen over, I think. Oh, we can see outside. We don't need to look at you, although let's look at you. We can zoom in if we want. Oh. It's all the same. It says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. FXIIV. Is this a cipher? No. No, the letters don't line up nicely. Are they always the same? Looks the same to me, I think. Sync-a-co. I'm going to write it down as a question. Library claim ticket. Magnify text. All right, that'll be enough. Okay. Anything else to zoom in on? Paid in full. We've obviously already looked at these. Fan Aries. Morajai. Morajai. Wait, is one of the... No, none of the realms begins like that. I think it's probably the name of the boat. Okay, Fan Aries flag. I think that is... Oh yeah, and it's got the pentagon in the middle as well. Are there other realms? The Grand Realm of Fan Aries, Morajai, the White Sea of Yore. I think Morajai is the name of the ocean then. Okay. Okay. But Fan Aries is definitely a realm. Okay. Because I don't know what's a realm versus a... Do we have countries here? I don't know. So yeah, so Morajai, where did I write down that stuff? Who knows? It was a long time ago. Morajai, maybe questions 2? Morajai. Morajai. Got so many notes. This is nuts. I wrote it down somewhere. I'm gonna need an index for my notes. So if I were using an app to keep my notes, this would probably be easier. But whatever, it's part of the fun. It's part of the fun. I wrote it down somewhere. Morajai. We're still missing the 5th word from the sheet music as well. The Grand Realm of Fan Aries. Okay, so that also comes as a thing. Where did I write this down? In fog we are lost, in fire we are found. Red flag in... Oh, that's literally me writing down the stamp. Okay. Did I get that one first then? Maybe. Does it never end? Surely it wasn't after that. Stuff in showroom, that changes those. That was a silly note to make. I mean, I can't find it, so I should just write it down again, shouldn't I? Okay, so Morajai Ocean, I think. Morajai. Although, hold on. The history of the game thing that was called the Morajai. Yeah, but... Okay, so it was like seafarers found it, or like... It was like popular with seafarers visiting a certain place, but I've forgotten what the place was. Maybe one day, Vault, indeed, most avoided floor plans. Not because I didn't want it. Stop rubbing it in. Okay, so I did not find a chess piece here. So many mysteries. Okay, 2 locked boxes. We still don't have a thingy, no. Okay, northwards we go. let's do breakfast nook. Get this done. More likely to draw it early. Oh, I guess we didn't get the morning room last time. Did we not? We did. Oh, I've already spent a gem. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Anything else in here? Not as far as to tell. Rook. Rook. Ah. Can you spell something? No. No, they're all... Are they all consonants? I think so. Okay. We keep moving. Don't love anything here. Let's do chapel, I guess. We could avoid it for now. I don't think it's a massive deal anymore, but we'll avoid it for now. And let's try and get to the right-hand side of the foundation with a door in that direction, is my guess. Because that's what, yeah, like what you want to do to make it hard to discover is make it so you have to do a very particular thing there. That's making me think of some things in Outer Wilds that were kind of like that. Things that you could do all along but are hard to discover. So they end up being very secret. That's the parlor. To our fun little game. Is this car keys? Yes. With 3 mountains on. No, that was not one of the things. Okay. I think that is the estate logo, maybe? Wind up key. What have we got today? The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. The white box is true. Okay, if that's true, the white box is true. That's true, the gems are in this box. And then that is false. The gems are not in this box. So they are in that box. So that's a contradiction. Okay, so this is definitely false. So the white box is a lie. False. The gems are not in this box. Wait, what? Hold on. Let me do that again. So if this is true, then the white box is true. This is true. Gems are in this box. Oh, hold on. So they would be there, but then this is false. The gems are not in this box. That would make them in this box as well, which can't be true. Okay. So unless it is possible to have ambiguous conclusions, that must be wrong. So therefore, if this is false, then the white box is false. The gems are in the box, so they're actually in a different box, either that one or that one. And this is true, the gems are not in this box. Oh, that's interesting. So that's false, so it's either that one or that one. And this is true, the gems are not in this box, so they're in this one. Oh, that's fascinating. I love it. If you like these puzzles, there's a game called Mimic Logic, which is basically those puzzles for the entire game, as far as I know. No, I think there's more to it than that. This is a weird little panel, isn't it? What's going on here? How have I only just noticed this? That's very odd. Why would you build a room like that? Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's just how rooms can be. Maybe. Okay, this way. I want to turn right. Let's do the corridor. Although I think it's better to do that deeper into the house when it's more likely to be locked, but whatever. Whatever. Oh, classroom. We gotta find out what it does. And it turns right, so that's good. Oh, I did not look at what the text says. While drafting in classroom, you may draw new floor plans one time for each draft room in your house. So currently 1, because that's the only draft room in that house. Okay. No, it's not. 2. Okay. Discover less common floor plans. I always forget that that's an effect of the library. Okay. What's happening in the classroom? Grade 1. Do we actually have some kind of quiz thing? Is this Gruntilda's lair? Got an apple we can eat. Color worksheet. Fill in each object below with its correct color. Blue, green, yellow, orange, red, purple. The flags of the countries. My favorite color is... Okay, and some of them are clearly just like, it would be a red fire hydrant, and green broccoli, and a blueprint, and purple grapes. Red maybe? Orange pumpkin, blue puddle, if the sky is blue today. And then the flags, which I guess it tells us at least that the flags are one of those 6 colors, but maybe we need something else to narrow it down. Can't draw on the board. It's a big old globe here. Classroom puzzle. Can you find the difference? This is another clue to that then. Clock and lock. Nice. I like that. Why is the 8 rotators an infinity symbol? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 rotated, 9, 10. Any letters missing? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. I think that was everything. J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay. This game. Classroom. 8 rotated. We understand that thing. Color sheet. With some particular symbols on it that I care about. The mountain one. The love heart one. I called it a V before, but we'll call it a love heart. And the hourglass one. Okay. Any details here that are interesting? 72. Or 22? I don't think that's meant to be a detail that's of note. Okay. Banana. Just eat some kid's banana. Oh, colours. There's a letter on each colour. This is very, what's it called? Puzzle hunty. Okay. So it could be that, like, okay, I'm going to write it down. C, pink. O, yellow. L, blue. O, green. R, red. Well, that makes sense. S, orange, I guess? Yeah. Okay. It might not be that the letters mean anything. Maybe we read this. I think it's the same sequence over and over. It is. And that's those 6 colours. Okay. Which are the colours of the rooms? Yes, they are. Okay. Can I do some painting? There are a piece of paper on here. Interesting. My favourite colour is red. Is this mine? Oh no, named Caleb. Oh. Oh yeah, because this is old-timey. Caleb Manning. So this might be my mum's class. Ooh, interesting. 212. 2 out of 12, I see. So that's red and that's red. So none of oh my gosh. I mean, I'm not sure that necessarily is red. Like, what is it? Like, does it have a specific color? So presumably we can cross-reference between these. Yeah, this is cool. 9 out of 12. My favorite color is red. Does anybody get them all? That would be helpful. 10 out of 12. My favorite color is red. Everybody's favorite color is red. We've got Benny, B+. Freddie, B-. Terrible job, Freddie. RJ, B+. And then, did you get an F? You must really like red. You didn't get an F though. You should have got an F. Sorry, but it's true. Each colour is only used twice. 10 out of 12. Oh, interesting. That's another clue. Oh, this is a fun little puzzle. Okay. So are there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? Yes, okay. So they're all used exactly twice. So, when you used red everywhere, you got 2 out of 12. So almost certainly the fire hydrant, right? Unless, you know, who knows, in this realm they might use blue fire hydrants, because that's where you get the water from. It's not where you get the fire from. Fire's red. So banana's obviously yellow. What else would be yellow here, if anything? Okay, so I'm going to have to draw this out, aren't I? Okay, so we've got pumpkin. I don't need to draw it out, I can just write them. Pumpkin. Orange. Unless this world is weird. I don't think it was going to be. Puddle. Blue. Cart? What should I call that? I don't know. Cart. I don't know. Flag with the mountain. Don't know. Flag with the hourglass. Don't know. Banana. Yellow. This is fun. Lizard. Green, maybe, but I'm going to leave it blank for now. Fire hydrants, again, like, I don't want to... I mean, it's almost certainly red, but I'll put it in once I definitely know. Broccoli. How do you spell broccoli? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Green, almost certainly, unless broccoli's weird. Love hearts. Flag. We don't know. Blueprint, blue. Okay, so blueprints, the blue is gone. Although, didn't we say blueprints can be different colors? So I won't put that in for now. Grapes. Purple. I would guess. Blue grapes, green grapes, yellow grapes, orange grapes. You get red grapes. Oh, that's a good point. But you've done only red and got 2 correct. So no, it's going to be purple grapes then. Okay, purple. All right. Well, like black would have been fine, but black isn't one of the options. Okay. So we also know that 2 of those are red. Okay, probably the fire hydrant and one of the... Oh, I don't know yet. Okay. This is interesting. You've got 10 out of 12. Do I know anything you've got obviously wrong? It looks like you've got most of the, like, objects, what I'd expect. Yes. So then that probably means you got 2 of the flags wrong. Would be my guess. Maybe they have to, maybe in this, like, what's the situation here? Do they have to say red because of the government? 9 out of 12. Okay, so what are the similarities between this one and that one? So those are all the same. The lizard is different. Grapes are purple, yeah. Blueprint's different. And then the flags are different in some way. Yellow, purple, orange. Yellow, orange, green. So, yeah, so they've... so out of, like, those 4, they've, like, swizzled something around. It's changed the number. But they've made something correct in the process. We'll try and drill into that a bit more in a second. Each colour is only used twice. So you use the colours more than once. Okay, that helps illustrate that. 10 out of 12, though. Any obvious wrong ones? The lizard. So that could be handy. So that means only... of the ones I don't know, only 1 is obviously wrong. So this is almost certainly red. Okay. Okay. Because that seems to be... and that would be your 2 here. And I don't think any of the flags are red. Is that right? This would be 10 out of 12. That's wrong. So then one of the flags is wrong. Okay. Well, which colours have we used twice? Blue is gone. So the 6 colours we've got are blue, green, yellow, orange, red, purple. So we think we know where blue goes. So blue is gone. Green, we know 1 of them. Orange, we know 1 of them. Yellow, we know 1 of them. Red, we think we know 2 of them. And purple... that's not right then. No, green's gone because we've got the lizard as well. So I think we've got yellow, orange, and purple, the flags. Okay, this is tricky. So you did orange there. You did orange there as well. Did you do orange there as well? No, but you were the one. And you got the flags all wrong, I think. There's definitely a better way of logicking this out. So the colours we're expecting: yellow, orange, and purple. Yes, like these. But you didn't get two other things, right? You got the... So we think all of those are probably correct. So we think we've just flipped two flags, I guess? And they've done two of each. Yes, okay. So I think you flipped two flags. I think you flipped purple and orange here. Could that make sense? So let's say... So I'm going to write down what I think it might be right now. So the mountains are yellow. The cart is red. The hourglass is purple. The lizard is green. The heart is orange. And the blueprint is blue. Those are the ones I didn't put in. On the fire hydrant, it's red. Okay. So if that's correct, does that match up with the score here? I think so. Because, yeah, basically only those two have been flipped. So then you lose two. Okay. Freddy, for you, pumpkin orange, cart red. Let's look at the ones that are the normal things. So the only thing wrong there is lizard and blueprints. That's two you've lost from that. And of the flags, yellow, orange, and then you've put green there. So, yes, you would have had 3 mistakes there. So you'd have 9 out of 12. Okay, I think I'm getting there. Then here, you've ended up with 10 out of 12. So you've got the lizard wrong. You got the lizard wrong and 1 flag wrong. Purple, is that purple? Purple, yes. Orange, yes. Yes, lizard wrong, 1 flag wrong. And then finally, I think I've got it. That's correct, that's correct. Those were wrong, you got 2. Terrible, Caleb. I assume that's Caleb Manning. Okay, so we know the flags of the mountains, the hourglass, and the hearts. Mountains are yellow. Okay, yellow. The heart is orange. Was it purple for the hourglass? I think so. Yes, purple. Holy moly. What are we doing with any of this? This is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. Is there anything else to do in here? If I missed anything? If not, I think we're going to wrap up here, folks. Having solved this classroom puzzle, and we've got another 7 classrooms to find. That is terrifying. Are they all going to have something like that in them? Whoa, we've still got that infinity symbol up there. I guess 8 is an important number in this game. It repeats a lot. Got the red flag here, which is the Fen Aries thing. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. See you next time, folks. And we'll explore it out that way, I think, and probably find some more classrooms. See you then. Goodbye.